Education Day. Education morning. All right. Another morning. Another morning. Another morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, January 17th. I get up early. I always get up early. I mean, you have to put your feet on the ground if you want to get stuff done. You just do. So I read a lot, and something else hit me that that's my jam right there. So something else hit me that I was really it really just, I don't know, these thoughts, they just dawned on me. What it was is, it's the greatest transfer of wealth to generation is happening absolutely right now. And I don't think a lot of us know it. I'm telling you, I'm saying it again. The greatest transfer of wealth from one generation, the older generation, to the other, the younger generation, is happening right now. So, I don't know. Are we going to be on the train? Are we going to be on the train, be at the train station, and hop on that train of wealth when it leaves? Or is some of us going to stay here and go through the same thing and repeat the same, exchanging our time for money? Are we going to do that until we die? I don't know. Let's talk about it. All right. So, the greatest transfer of wealth. I don't know. This one really does something to me, because I've been alive for over 40 something years. So I'm telling my age, and I've seen a lot. I've just now started learning about the economy itself and how it works, and how one of the greatest avenues, one of the greatest vehicles to wealth. I've really read that, and I know what it is. And that's why I'm trying to turn around and go back and tell people, bro, look what I found over here. So I don't know. Some people listen and some people don't. So I just want to show you some numbers. Check this out. I mean, if you don't believe me, believe the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to look at this chart. Check out this chart, and I want you to see the difference between the younger generation and the older generation. All right, check it out. It says, I want you to look at this chart right here. All right, it says, okay, so this is a chart. Let me tell you what this is. This is a chart that tells traditional investments that outrank younger investors. These are traditional investments, okay? These are like everyday investments that people make. These are like normal. This is nothing. They've been making this for over 100 years. Investments like these, not particularly the younger generation, but check this out. Real estate investments, 31% from 21 to 23. 21 to 43. I mean, that's the younger generation. Now, if you go over here to the red where it says 44 plus, 50s, 60s, real estate investments is about 32%. Okay. So that's about the same. So for the younger generations, about 31%. For the older generations, 32. All right. So pretty much the same. Check out crypto, digital assets, 28% for the younger generation. Check this out. 4% for the older generation. So what does that tell you? So that tells you that younger generations on top of on top of digital assets. Yeah. Yeah. So next, check this out. Private equity. Private equity is going to be things that are private. I mean, like, some stocks or some kind of shares of something that everybody doesn't have access to. Private equities. All right. So it's about 26% on the younger generation, 15% on the older generation. So look how the younger generation are putting more money into, or they have more money in things like that. Things, private equities, things that, not everybody has access to. So boom, there's another one. So personal company brand. I mean, that one is pretty lopsided as well. I mean, I don't even think the older generation has that category on here, personal company, brand, or anything like that. So 24% of the younger generation are building big businesses and brands and all kind. I mean, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, the younger generation is literally starting to outweigh the older. A long time ago, everybody used. I know you don't heard the term old money. Old money. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody knows that the older generation had the money. They just did. They just had a lot of old money, and it's not like that anymore. So, one more. Check this. I just wanted you to look at this chart. Direct investments into companies. I mean, um, just big money into companies. Microsoft, Tesla, Apple. I mean, younger generation are putting big money into these companies. You know what I'm saying? So the private equity, I meant to tell you, the private equity on the older generation is only 15% versus private equity at the younger generation is 26%. I mean, look at how much this outweighs. Bonds are something there's a type of a stock that is absolutely, we consider safe. Bonds are money that you get, and then after so many years, it'll it'll have a maturity date, and then you just pretty much get your money back with a low percent of interest. It's just it's considered real safe. It's a government deal. So bonds are government deal. So direct investment, we already talked about that. Companies focused on positive impact. I mean, it's 21%. The older generation, I don't even see that category over here. So I just wanted you to look at things like economy, these are economy shifting things right here. US stocks. Oh, I forgot about that one. Now, so US stocks, just everyday stocks that, any company that you see out there, Chipotle, Walmart, but these are stocks. These are publicly traded companies. All right. So US stocks are 14% for the younger generation, 41% in the older generation. So a lot of older people, and it's always been like that. A lot of older people have long been in some of these companies, Pepsi, and I mean, everyday companies. A lot of older people have put money into these companies for generations. We call those mostly the baby boomers. Mostly the baby boomers. My mother is a baby boomer. Shout out to Joyce Ann Williams. She gonna be like, "Did you just say my name on camera?" Sorry, mom. So, um, yeah. So that was the message. I just wanted y'all to see that. I was just looking on my computer, and I was just like, "Look at this chart." That was the message today. Is the greatest. That's what this video is about. The greatest transfer of wealth is happening right now. So, what my message to my people, and that's men, women, kids, anyway, black, white, Mexican, anybody. My message is, you know, I represent the have-nots. I really do. My mother does as well, and um, we have to start thinking different. Like we go into our job, and our mind is focused on we're just trying to get. Man, I'm just trying to make it. Oh, I hope I can make it till I get paid, and then I got to pay this, and then I got to make sure this is paid. That's how an everyday middle class person mind works. We're like, however, we have to really shift our thinking and say, you know what? Let me turn my ringer off. and say, you know what? Um, I'm going to get out of debt. All these people that I owe money, I'm going to pay those off. And after I pay those off, I'm going to get completely out of debt. And then once I get completely out of debt, now I'm fixing to start investing my money into things that grow. I'm fixing to learn another skill. I'm fixing to find another avenue of just my paycheck. I have to create something else if I want to get out of this rat race that continues and that goes on every single day. We get up and we go to 9 to 5. Oh, I got to go back to work. You know what I'm talking about. The people that come from the struggle, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, but you have to change your thinking, because I'm telling you right now, in this area right now, is the easiest. It's probably, nothing's easy. I ain't gonna say nothing's easy. You're gonna go through it. Nothing's easy. But what I'm saying is, the greatest transfer of wealth is happening. So I'm telling you, you can create anything, and it will pop, and you will probably become rich or a millionaire or it's wealth, or and this is not about money. I mean, yes, money is whatever you think it is. Yes, money helps, but this is about getting your time back. For me, this is my message. Getting your time back, being able to wake up and whatever. I'm going to take my daughter to Chuck E. Cheese today, you know, and then we're going to have Christmas at my house today, or we're going to have Thanksgiving at my house today, or we're going to be able to, you have your time. And you're not exchanging your time for money. That's what my message is all about. So, man, what'd y'all think about that? Woo, man, I feel better. I got a lot of stuff off my chest right there. I hope y'all felt that. So, throw me a like, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get out of here. Woo, man. I feel better. I do. I feel a lot better. So that's what my channel is about. That's what my channel is going to be about. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all felt that. Man. This is your boy, Low Trey. You know what? That feels better, doesn't it? That feels better getting that off your chest. I'm going to get out of here. Good message. Share the channel. Share the channel. Like the channel. Subscribe. Let's get this conversation out there. I'm out.